my way home on 495. Just left the boxer gym. Got finished training, a long day of training. Body feel a little jacked up. Working on the bag yesterday and the jiu-jitsu yesterday and the day before, and working on the bag. My muscles and limbs feel burning on the inside. I'm trying to work today. I feel a little fatigued, but I just kept pushing myself, you know, to keep going. Got a long way to go, but I do feel a whole lot better than I thought I was gonna feel doing this, you know, right now. And a lot of my transition is not there, but I am able to defend a lot of stuff in the jiu-jitsu. My muscle stamina is definitely not there. But in the boxing, I can feel the combos there, a couple of positions and stuff off, but I don't think in a couple of weeks, I think that in a couple of weeks, you know, everything will be back popping, maybe about a month and a half, start back really circuit training, maybe tomorrow, a couple of days later. Trying to take it too fast. So normally what I do is I do a lot of jiu-jitsu in the morning, and do weights in the morning, and eat, then come back, do a little wrestling, then do a little boxing, then do more jiu-jitsu, and do more circuit training and drilling. But right now I'm trying to cut it down and doing everything once a day instead of 2 times a day right now until I get back in, because I don't want to re-injure myself. Dealing with a lot of mental stuff, just thinking and recapping. Thought about it, just realized, you know, right now I would have been just being finished with the PhD program for the clinical psychology. We'll be working on a little internship right now in this semester. But that ain't the case right now. Sometimes I look back and say, man, why didn't I do that? And I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to be an ordinary person. I want to achieve greatness, but a lot of costs and stuff go along with it that a lot of people don't see behind the scenes. And yeah, I do know, looking at it realistically, that there's a great chance that this won't happen, because you got thousands and thousands of people that set out to achieve their goals and really work hard, and some of them didn't. There's a lot of people you see on the corner playing guitars and singing and different stuff like that. They gave their all. The thing about it, when you give your all, if it falls through, you crap out, it's all over with. You ain't got nothing left. So giving my all to everything that I do and trying to get this thing done, and just believing, you know, in the law of reciprocity, believing in what I reap what I sow, that all the work that I put in over the years will eventually pay off. Since they haven't yet, you know, I don't want to leave from that place in the garden that I've been planting seeds at, and then later on the rain hits it a certain way and somebody else reap the benefits of it. You know, always working hard, and that's probably a lot of times people look at that as a good thing, but a lot of times for me it's been a bad thing, because on jobs I'm the person that people depend on to do the work. But the bad thing about it is you got a lot of lazy people. They'll get paid the same thing, but they won't have to do the work. They'll just get me to do the extra work. The boss will, because they know it's gonna get done. They know that I can handle it and that I'll do it. You know, and that trickles down in every realm of life, you know, because people know I'm good and dependable. You know, relationships, friendships, I'm usually the one to get the end of the stick. Even though my circles are pretty small, I'm still normally one to get the short end of the stick, because people don't pretty much do a lot of things for me, because they realize that I'm always doing a lot of stuff to them, and they don't think that I need, or they see me persevering through things. They think that it's easy for me, not knowing that I feel the same pain or get the same needs or have the same needs that they have, and they just soon to forget, even though I pretty much pre-frame people in friendships and relationships that, you know, that I do get the short end of the stick, and they're like, oh, I never do this, or I never do that, or they'll see, you know, me being the person I am and how much I give to them. But 99% of the time, they're always the ones who end up doing me worse than anybody for some reason. I end up falling for it, because I be believing that them seeing as much as I put into our friendship and my job relationship, that they're gonna do something, but you know, it always come back to bite me. So at the end of the day, people will see those same people around me when they do fall through, you know, when I make it to the big stage, as if, and they'll be around, oh, I did this, I did that, when they ain't did nothing, you know. What you see is what you get. I'm my sponsor. You got all these people. I see a lot of people too who don't even train as much as I do, don't even have as much skills as I do. You know, they get a lot of support, get a lot of sponsorships, but the only sponsor I got is myself, you know. I don't have sponsorships and stuff like that, so I'm grinding out, pushing. Last night had a lot of thoughts, even thinking, looking back at Rampage, and saw somebody was telling me that Rampage had an RV, and I was thinking, man, I wonder how much it would cost for me to get an RV, you know, and won't have to pay living expenses, just get an RV. The only thing I have to worry about is raising money for my food and my gas. If I need to drive, park the RV at the school, you know, do what I got to do to grind and get there. But I believe at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. You know, I really believe. If I didn't believe, I wouldn't be putting all this in. You know, it's long days, long nights, a lot of 13, 14-hour days training. Then I get finished training, go home tired, ice up, turn around in and watch videos on how to do certain things, submissions, and study stuff, go back and look at film on me, you know. But it is what it is. It can't be what it ain't. I'll be glad when all this, you know, is over one way or the other, whether it'll go or it'll blow, you know. A lot of times I wish I can hit the reset button. I wish I can really just disappear, but going so far now that the bridge burnt, can't turn around, so I'm rolling. Just gotta really now look at and always analyze the best ways that I can make stuff happen, the best ways that things can happen, and hope that it happens out for my favor, but keep being persistent, you know, whether it looks stable for me or not. Don't ever look at what it looks like, but push forward with the vision that I see that I'm gonna make it at the end of the day. But that's just my thoughts right now. It is what it is. It can't be what it ain't.